Hey guys, I wanted to make a video about my guard swap Mr. Mime, who has been struggling a bit lately due to slow smoke meter. My build is very effective from it. Barrier confusion is still pretty fine. It doesn't matter too much about slow smokes, but with guard swap you're pretty aggressive, you walk towards your enemies a lot, and I will always be stuck in slow smokes. So I wanted to just make a video and talk about if Mr. Mime, if this playstyle is still good, if it still works. And to counterplay this a bit, I started playing X speed on him instead of eject button, since X speed completely negates the slow smoke effect. Eject button doesn't. If you eject button out of the slow smoke, you will still be slowed. So yeah, started playing X speed a bit, and it's actually going quite well. For hit items, we still run Body Barrier Score Shield, very classic combo on him, and special specs. Again, Mr. Mime has very high special attack scaling with confusion, so it does crazy damage the more special attack you have, so it's one of the best items on him. And he also has a very low cooldown ultimate, where you can abuse, ultimating, unite moving, and then scoring with Score Sheet as well. And obviously Score Sheet also for easier special specs. Alright, let's look at some gameplay. So yeah, I've been struggling quite hard lately with slow smokes as Mr. Mime, especially because my guard swap build is very melee heavy, and you're very close to opponents, which means you will be stuck in slow smokes all the time. So you can see I have X speed in this game, and we try to go for the first last hit here. I always try to combo like my booster auto attack sometimes. Sadly, we don't quite get it here. It's very hard. Snorlax, if a Snorlax player is good, right, he's gonna get every single last hit. Sadly, my Lucario could have killed the Score Bunny here, but doesn't. So I'm just running in as well, just getting one stack at least of my special specs, which was probably a bit greedy. I thought I really wouldn't die, but yeah, the Snorlax does so much damage to me early game. And I do get taken down, which is, it's not quite game losing yet, but it's already quite bad. But we got at least one special spec stack. It's bad because my Lucario also loses the next Audino now, which means we're already very far behind in experience. So I cannot go for like a desperate play here already, which I probably should have not done. I wanted to go for theirs, but like if the Snorlax player knows what he does, I literally can't get a single last hit until level 4, right? So yeah, he just stuns me with Take and then the body slams the Audino. I was hoping my Lucario would wait for me to killing Audino so I get level 4, but it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. Because you obviously want to be level 4 for the bees, very, very important. The guy does have Flail, and we wall him, clap him a bit, he does get Focus Band procced. He still only has one special spec stack, which is quite bad, so we just try to get the B, get level 4, we do get it here, sadly adding it the last hit, but it's fine. It's better for Jungle gets the experience anyways. Try to feel for my Lucario, knock them both away, he lives on 1 HP. And now we're level 4, so which means now we can start getting all the last hits that we want. I see my jungler needs some help here, the Cinder is just walking into me. I think he just misclicked his flame charge there as well. And we get a nice kill. He was looking for a jungler, but yeah. Now I'm just going to look for a stack. I will stun the Snorlax so he can't interrupt me, and then we score fast, get our second special spec stack. And now he's flaying us, slow smoking us, and we just X speed and we knock him and we get more stacks. Very straightforward kill. Now we're just back in the game completely. This was like the biggest turn we could have had. I tried to get this last hit here. Sadly he beat your mesh, but it's fine. Could have maybe gotten one more stack, but I also would have been greedy. Yeah, now we have a free reign on all the last hits. Actually, the jungler spot lane though, which took an Audino. But their Cinderace is very low level now, only level 5. And I'm already my way to level 7. Now we have our guard swap unlocked. So maybe in this current meta I should play more barrier, but I'm just still such a big fan of guard swap. I think it's just much better to carry solo games with, because you're so strong in 1v1s, right? Again, if you don't know what guard swap does, it locks onto an enemy or an ally. And if you lock onto an enemy, they get slowed, they take dot damage, and the confusion always stuns. So they get stunned in place right here, you can see it, bam, they get stunned in space or in place, you don't need to hit a wall, and they take the entire damage of the entire confusion they would normally hit by getting into a wall. Here again we find a nice stun on the Greninja. He does hit level 9. I was trying to go for him here, I actually X-speeded, it was like maybe he's recalling in there greedily, but didn't. Because I kind of wasted my X-speed a bit. You probably should keep your X-speed for slow smokes and not use it anytime else besides that, unless you really want to get a takedown on someone. Here my confusion sadly barely didn't stun him. Now I see the Cinderace behind us. I wait until he scores so we can instantly hit a guard swap, and then we stun him. Try to not let him have a berry, and we take him down. They sadly do get dread. I mean, it's not much we can do about it, like our jungler is top lane, so yeah. Our jungler was a Rotom gamer, as we like to say, and that's totally okay sometimes. I'm not a big fan of it, especially so he took Rotom and he doesn't push with it. It's like so pointless, right? Like, why would you take Rotom and then not push with it? Here we get a nice takeoff. Got my Unite move, just gonna use it. We can use it to score as well. This is the Body Barrier Score Sheet combination, right? As always, very classic. Get a nice 40 score in without any issues after using our Unite move. And now we take down the Snorlax as well. Actually, he just runs away. He's booking it with Flail. Take him down. We hit another guard swap, confusion, he's stunned, and bam, dead. So yeah, now we're kind of nice in the game. We're level 9, the bees spawn, and we're on our way to level 10. Level 11 is the level I want to be, because then Confusion does much more damage. It's the biggest, you know, thing I want to be on Mr. Mime. And now we're just gonna be very aggressive here. Almost got my next ultimate. If I score 1 or 2 times, I can get one more ult off, or Unite move off. Still works very well, like doing small scores still gives you a lot of experience, a lot of Unite move recharge. Here we try to, the Sindace actually outplays me here. I guess he kind of expected this to happen. Pretty well done by him. I actually honestly didn't realize he has Feint as well. You know, normally you don't see people play Feint. So I got caught by it on surprise, and I actually died from it instead of having a kill. But I like doing those things as Mr. Mime, staying in the brush and just making people face check into me and just nuking them to half HP when they enter a brush. I'm just gonna knock these two, get the red buff. You can see how much damage I already do, right? I'm just gonna ult here. I just want this guy to die, and I don't want to die. And now we can use this move speed of my Unite move to go on the Greninja. We force his ultimate, which is very good. His Unite move has a much higher cooldown. He does full heal us. Full heal is a pretty good counter to Mr. Mime, as you can see there. He doesn't take the damage from the stun, and he can just run me down. So we still got his Unite move, which is quite happy with, but he did get 2 kills as well. But this means he won't have Unite move for this Dreadnought fight or Rotom fight, wherever he wants to go. And that's a huge advantage for us, because a Greninja kinda needs Unite move for team fights as well. It's quite important. Here we just look for something, and we're stunning the brush. Nuke the Sylveon to under half HP in one combo. And we just XP. There is the XP to counterplay the Slow Smoke. We hit another guard swap, Confusion, and he dies. And we just chase him down. Now we hit a guard swap on Snorlax. Sadly, he runs out of my Confusion range, so he doesn't get stunned. And we take him again on our leash, and now we stun him into the wall. You can also guard swap allies again, but yeah, it's not something you want to do necessarily. It's very good in late game teamfights if you can like guard swap your Cinderace, because guard swap also changes the special defense and defense stats with the Pokemon you're guard swapping. So you can make an ally tankier, especially someone like Cinderace. And on level 13 you also heal allies with it. It's not much of a heal, but it's a heal. And now we just get run on by Cinderace a bit. Just trying to get out. I do have ultimate now, so just turning with the Unite move on him. It's like 130 to go into Zep, but yeah, you can see I'm just taking him down. Meister Mime has one of the lowest Unite cooldowns in the game, so we can just do it. We can pretty much get it every single minute if you want to, if you just farm a few Corp Fishes, which are like one combo hit. You kill them very fast. As you can see right here, bam. And we get 5% of our ultimate back instantly. So what I'd like to do mid-game is just run around and just one-shot these Corp Fishes on cooldown and just recharge my ultimate as fast as possible. Also very nice experience, of course, as well. We still want level 13. I always try to at least be level 13 for Zapdos as Mr. Mime. Higher, you don't really have to be. But level 13 would at least be nice to have. And now we have it. Our Unite move is already at 66% again. And yeah, whenever I see a Corp Fish, I just instantly Confusion him. It also denies enemies experience, right? So, bam, like it doesn't take much effort. Especially if your special spec stacks up, which I have. You one-shot Corp Fishes very easily. Here I had a feeling that, you know, Rotom is spawning, that the enemies might backdoor bot lane. I already said this as well. I had a feeling that someone's gonna try this, and we find a Cinderace here. Simi was waiting there patiently. In a case I don't see anyone bot lane, I would have jumped top lane eventually, just to help at the Rotom. But yeah, I had a feeling that they're gonna backdoor. Sadly, the Cinderace actually lives on 1 HP. I can't get to him, because I don't have the eject button. But I also don't want to Unite move there, of course. Quite bad. And now the Snorlax fights me. But he has no chance. Like, in against the guard swap, Mr. Mime. He even uses his Unite move. He can flame me as much as he wants to. I'm not gonna die to him. There's no chance. And he's very mad. He tries to run me down still. But yeah, nothing he can do about it. Stun him again. And now he's wasted a lot of time and his Unite move. And he's gonna be dead for Zapdos. Meanwhile, our team also got a few kills on top lane, which is very nice. So our attention is now towards Zapdos. But we still need to get kills. The Greninja's actually cleaning up right now. So I'm looking for the Greninja here. I see him running towards mid. He does a very good double team here. If he doesn't double team, he is dead. But like, I'm just gonna Unite move him, because if he's dead, he's the most important target on the enemy team. We have a good chance of winning. He's dead for 25 seconds now. That Gardevoir ultimate on a Sylveon is very useless. A Mystical Fire Sylveon is one of the worst characters in late game. It's absolutely no threat, so ulting this guy was very like pointless by my guy. Now I'm kind of scared my champ is ultimating, and I'm just looking for confusions here. I hit a very nice confusion on Sylveon, he dies. I had a guard swap on Snorlax, which means he also got confusion stunned. And now we max range confusion him as well, and we take him down. And now we turn our attention to Zep. We have 5 people up. They only have a Cinderace and a Greninja respawning. I was taking one more crab just to heal. In case you don't know, if you kill white Pokemon, you get healing. And we're just trapping the enemy Greninja. Instantly chunk him to half HP when he face checks. already has to pop his full heal. The chances of him stealing Zapdos now are very low, and we take him down. Another confusion. Good thing Lucario followed me up as well. Now there's only a Sylveon. A Sylveon should never be able to steal the Zapdos with Mystic Fire, but we actually play that so well. We just turn on him instantly, my team stops hitting Zapdos, which I love to see. They stop hitting Zapdos, we just take the free kill fast, and then we move on, right? Very straightforward. Now the Machamp is very mad, we just got Zapdos, he wants to take me down. But we just guard swap him, stun him, run away. Guard swap him again, which means he's a bit slowed. Actually, he did pop X speed, we confusion him again, he gets stunned. Against Machamp is very, like, you have to be very patient on your confusion. He has like 3 different ways of getting unstoppable effects. So always gotta make sure you wait until the unstoppable effects are gone, so you can confusion stun him. And we take him down as well, and the game has been won. This was actually a very good Mr. Mime game, I felt like. So I just wanted to talk about it a bit again, since it's one of my favorite SoloQ characters still, but I haven't played him much this season just because of slow smoke meta. It hasn't felt very good, I have to say. But yeah, I think Mime is still very, very strong of a character, especially the guard swap in SoloQ. I might try more barrier. I think I should try probably more barrier, Mr. Mime. But yeah, this still feels very good as well. As you can see, I think it had a lot of impact. I had the most damage on my team. Let's go back to that. I think I had the most damage on my team. Oh, where is it? I lost it. Okay, 1 second. So very solid Mr. Mime game. We ended on, I had the most damage on my team. And it wasn't even close. I had 40,000 more than anyone else in my team. So yeah, just crazy damage I can do on him, and just a wonderful character to play. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you're still gonna try some Mr. Mime in your games maybe. And I would appreciate if you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, bye!